In the year 2150, Earth was thriving, having overcome climate crises and resource shortages. Humanity had united under a single banner, the United Earth Federation, but this fragile peace was shattered when the Zynthar, a technologically advanced alien race, descended upon Earth. Their ships, sleek and ominous, filled the skies, casting shadows over cities. Initial contact was hopeful. The Zynthar offered advanced technology and knowledge in exchange for resources, but trust was fleeting. As negotiations broke down, the Zynthar revealed their true intentions: to harvest Earth's resources and enslave its inhabitants. The first battles erupted in the deserts of Nevada, where the United Earth Federation's forces clashed with Zynthar soldiers. The aliens wielded energy weapons that disintegrated human armor, while the humans fought back with sheer determination and guerrilla tactics. The war escalated quickly, spreading to cities around the globe. In the chaos, a young soldier named Captain Elena Reyes emerged as a leader. Her strategic brilliance and unyielding spirit inspired her comrades. As cities fell and hope waned, Elena rallied the remnants of the UEF, vowing to push back against the alien invaders. For decades, the war dragged on. The Zynthar employed brutal tactics, using advanced drones and mind control technology to turn humans against one another. Entire cities were lost, and the death toll climbed into the billions. Elena, now a seasoned general, led a desperate counteroffensive known as Operation Dawn. The plan was simple yet risky: infiltrate the Zynthar command ship and disable their central control system. With a small team, she embarked on a mission that could change the tide of war. As Elena and her team navigated the alien ship, they uncovered a shocking truth. The Zynthar were not a monolithic force, but a collection of factions vying for power. Some factions opposed the war, believing that coexistence with humans was possible. With this knowledge, Elena forged an unlikely alliance with a Zynthar dissident named Kale. Together, they broadcast a message of peace to both humans and Zynthar, urging them to reconsider their paths. The message resonated with many, leading to a split within the Zynthar ranks. After years of bloodshed, a ceasefire was declared. The UEF and the Zynthar factions willing to negotiate convened on neutral ground. Elena and Kale stood at the forefront of these discussions, advocating for a new era of cooperation. However, not all were willing to accept peace. A radical faction of the Zynthar launched a surprise attack, reigniting the war. Betrayed, Elena and Kale fought to protect the fragile alliance they had built. The war culminated in a massive confrontation at the ruins of New York City. Both sides were weary, but the stakes were higher than ever. As the battle raged on, Elena and Kale led a daring assault on the radical faction's stronghold. In a climactic showdown, they confronted the radical leader who sought to annihilate humanity. In a moment of desperation, Elena offered a choice: to end the cycle of violence and embrace a future of cooperation. The leader hesitated, and in that moment of doubt, Kale seized the opportunity, disabling the leader's weapon. With the radical faction defeated, the remaining Zynthar factions agreed to a treaty. The war that had lasted for over 50 years had finally come to an end. Elena and Kale became symbols of hope, bridging the gap between their peoples. Together they established the Intergalactic Council, a governing body aimed at fostering peace and collaboration across species. As Earth began to heal, the scars of war remained, but a new era of understanding emerged. The echoes of war faded, replaced by the promise of a shared future, where humans and Zynthar worked side by side to explore the cosmos and learn from one another. In the end, the war had not only tested the resilience of humanity, but had also forged an unbreakable bond between two worlds, proving that even in the darkest times, hope could prevail.